Narendra. Model, let's start our session now, okay? Our discussion.
Yes, please.
So now, wait. I'm recording this session on my side. After this session, I will send it to you in group.
Okay.
Okay. So our focus is on Cisco ASA, and let's discuss what topic we can cover in our complete training. Okay, wait. Hello, Ibrahim. Can you hear me? Ibrahim. Narendra, can you hear me? Narendra? Narendra, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's start now.
Yes, sir.
Give me 2 minutes. I'm recording this session on my side. Okay. After this session, I will send it to you.
Okay.
All right.
Please turn off your mic. If you have any question, you can unmute, guys. So we can start first our basic discussion on Cisco ASA firewall. First, we will discuss what is firewall concept. Then we can focus on.
One question from my side. So,
Yes, then.
from the CCNP security, which book we are referring to on if we are talking about the ASA?
This is ASA firewall. I will tell you. Okay, give me some time. Okay?
Sure. Okay.
Let me finish first.
Yeah. So if
this book is related with the Cisco ASA. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So the first we can discuss is what basic configuration. Before basic configuration, we can talk about what is firewall technology and why Cisco ASA, because in market we have multiple vendors: Cisco, Fortinet, Palo Alto, Cisco Firepower, Threat Defense, and Sophos Firewall, Checkpoint Firewall. We have multiple firewalls. So why Cisco ASA and what feature we have in Cisco ASA firewall? Then we can focus on basic configuration. Basic configuration means what is packet flow? Okay, what the basic configuration on Cisco ASA firewall or default configuration on Cisco ASA firewall. Like Cisco ASA firewall work with the concept is called security level. So here we can discuss security level concept. So basic configuration, in basic configuration, we can also discuss CLI option, all the basic CLI command, then how to configure interfaces. Like other vendor, we can configure our interfaces, physical interfaces and logical interfaces. So how to configure physical interfaces? Like here we have LAN interface, WAN interface, and DMZ. These are the terms, okay? LAN interface, WAN interface, and DMZ. DMZ is called what? Demilitarized zone. I will explain this options, but we can discuss how to configure LAN interface, WAN interface, and DMZ interface. This is the physical option. In case if you want to configure logical, like loopback interface, but loopback we cannot create on Cisco ASA firewall. But I'm talking about redundant interface, ether channel option. I'm talking about logical interfaces. So either you can configure physical interfaces as per your requirement, or you can configure logical interface as per your requirement. So how to configure interface, we can discuss here in interface configuration option. Then we can move on to the traffic flow. I told you guys, Cisco ASA firewall works with a concept is called security level. Security level. Cisco, only Cisco ASA. If you talk about Palo Alto firewall, or if you talk about Checkpoint firewall or Cisco FTD, these devices are related. These devices are what? These are the zone-based firewall. They works with a concept is called zone-based firewall. But if you talk about Cisco ASA works with the security level concept. So in security level concept, we have an option. For example, we are working with a single Cisco ASA firewall, and this is our LAN portion, and we have our WAN side. So on LAN side, we have a security level 100. Why 100? I will explain in detail, okay? But right now I'm giving you an idea. we have a security level 100, and on WAN side, we have a security level 0. So traffic is by default allowed from higher security level to lower security level. Yes, Munal, any question?
No. Sure.
Okay. So traffic is by default allowed in Cisco ASA firewall. Traffic is by default allowed from higher security level to lower security level. So here we have a concept, traffic flow through the firewall. Here we can discuss traffic flow through the firewall. So traffic flow is what? Default traffic flow, higher security level to lower security level. Traffic is allowed. No need to configure any kind of firewall policy. We'll discuss in detail, okay? But right now we can discuss what? Traffic flow through the firewall. In case if you are working with any zone-based firewall, for example, Palo Alto, Checkpoint, or Cisco FTD. So in case if you are working with zone-based firewall, so there is no concept of security level. In zone-based firewall, we have zone concept. For example, this is what LAN zone, this is what WAN zone. And in case if you want to allow traffic from LAN zone to another zone, or you can say if you want to allow traffic from one zone to another zone, you need to configure security policy, firewall policy. So in Palo Alto, in Checkpoint firewall, in Cisco firewall threat defense, these are zone-based firewall. But in Cisco ASA, traffic is allowed from higher security level to lower security level. No need to configure any firewall policy. It's a default.
Yeah, I got a question.
Mhm.
But you said higher zone to lower zone, but lower zone to higher zone, if so, we need to configure as well.
Yes, we need to configure ACL rule, Muller.
Both way.
Yes,
Isn't it?
in case if you want to allow traffic from lower to higher, by default concept is what? Traffic is allowed from higher security level to lower security level. It's a by default concept.
Yeah.
Okay, but from lower to higher, everything is denied.
Denied.
In case if you want to allow traffic from WAN side to LAN side, yes, you need to configure ACL rule. Okay, in Cisco ASA, this is called ACL. In Palo Alto, in Fortinet, this is called security policy, firewall policy. Okay.
Yep.
So here we can, Ibrahim, clear, Naren, clear for you? Naren. So we can focus on security level concept, how to configure security level in case if you want to change security level. So how to work with the security level concept. Now, how to configure remote management in case if I want to manage my firewall through telnet, through SSH remotely. So yes, we can configure telnet and SSH option. Okay, routing option. Routing is a common topic. Routing is a common. Okay, you can configure on Palo Alto, Fortinet, Cisco, FTD, so forth. It's a common topic. Why? Because to allow traffic from one network to another network, we need to configure routing option. In routing option, we can discuss how to configure static routing, default routing. I'm not telling you the storyline, okay? What is static routing? What is default routing? No. You know this concept already from CCNA classes, right? Here I'm telling you how to configure it on Cisco ASA firewall. So static routing, default routing, and we can also focus on dynamic routing option. In dynamic routing, we can focus on RIP, ERGRP, and OSPF protocol, and BGP also. In case if you want to configure BGP, you can. So yes, to allow traffic from one network to another network, we need to configure routing concept, and like other vendor, like other firewall, yes, we can configure routing. Now we can discuss ACL option. Why ACL? Because ACL, see in Cisco, this is called ACL, access control list. In Palo Alto, in Checkpoint firewall, in Fortinet, this is called what? Security policy, or you can say firewall policy. To allow traffic from, see, in Cisco ASA, we have a concept of security level. So I told you we have a security level concept. For example, this is what? For example, this is your LAN side. So in LAN side, we have a security level 100. And on WAN side, we have a security level 0. So by default, traffic is allowed from higher to lower. No need to configure any ACL rule. By default allowed. But in case if you want to allow traffic from outside to inside, from lower security level to higher security level, then you need to configure ACL rule. That is the requirement. Clear my point, Ibrahim, Narendra, Munral?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir. Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah,
ACL is it's a common topic. ACL is what? In Cisco, this is called ACL. In other vendors, it's called security policy, or you can say firewall policy. Then we can focus on translation option. Translation is important because in case if you want to allow traffic from private to public or public to private side, so yes, you need to use translation option. First, we can discuss what is NAT concept, network address translation. We are already familiar with this topic from CCNA classes. What is NAT? Once you clear the NAT idea, then we can focus on here two type of NAT options, source NAT and destination NAT. Destination NAT. So we can discuss in this scenario, we can use our source NAT option, and in this scenario, we can use our destination NAT. We can discuss. And in source and destination NAT, in source NAT, we can focus on static NAT option, dynamic NAT option, and path configuration. And yes, we have a separate concept of destination NAT. So only this topic, this NAT topic, will take minimum 2 to 3 hours. Only this topic, NAT concept. It's a common topic. It's a common topic for any vendor. Same source NAT, destination NAT, you can configure on Fortinet, on Palo Alto, Firewall. Once you clear your translation option, then we can go for the object group. This is called what? Advanced ACL. You can say this is called what? Advanced ACL. What is object group topic? We'll discuss in our session. Okay, but right now, give you an idea. We have a topic is called object group, and this is called advanced ACL option. The next topic we can focus on next generation IP, like other vendors, like other firewall. We can configure next generation IP. We can IP version 6 or interfaces, or in case if you want to configure next generation routing, or you can say IP version 6 routing, you can configure on Cisco ASA firewall. Yes, like other vendors. Then we can focus on transparent firewall concept. In Cisco ASA, this is called transparent firewall, or you can say layer 2 firewall. Remember always, we can use our firewall in two mode. We can use our firewall in two mode. Either you can use your firewall as a layer 3 firewall. Either you can use your firewall as a layer 3 firewall, or you can use your firewall as a layer 2 firewall. In case if you are working with layer 3 firewall, it means we can configure IP addresses onto these interfaces. Because in case if this firewall is acting as a layer 3 firewall, so these interfaces are acting as a layer 3 interfaces. We can configure IP addresses onto this interface. We can configure routing, VPN, NAT onto this firewall, and yes, we can use firewall feature. But in case if you are working with this, layer 2 firewall concept, you are using your firewall as a layer 2 firewall. So in case if this firewall is acting as a layer 2 firewall, so we cannot configure IP address onto these interfaces. No, we cannot configure IP address onto these interfaces. No, because this firewall is acting as a layer 2 firewall. So these interfaces are acting as a layer 2. It's not a switch interface. No, layer 2 means what? We cannot configure IP address. So we cannot configure IP address. We cannot configure NAT. We cannot configure routing option. We cannot terminate VPN connection. No. But yes, it's a firewall, so we can use our firewall features. Yes, Punir. Yes.
Yep. So if layer 2 is the transparent firewall. What about the layer 3? Is the routed firewall?
It's a NAT mode firewall.
Okay, NAT.
This is called what? NAT mode. You can say routed firewall, no problem, or you can say NAT mode firewall. Okay, NAT mode firewall. A layer 2 firewall is called what? Transparent. In Fortinet, we have same concept. In Fortinet, we have a transparent firewall, or you can say layer 2 firewall. Same topic. In Palo Alto, this is called virtual wire concept. Okay, wonderful.
Yep.
So now, Ibrahim, Narendra, clear for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the point is what?
Yes,
With layer 3 firewall, we have great feature. See, with layer 3 firewall, what we have? We can configure IP address onto this interface, these interfaces. We can connect this firewall with internet. We can use routing option. We can use a NAT option. We can use VPN option. But with layer 2 firewall, we have limitations. So the point is, in this scenario, we can use our firewall to act as a layer 2 firewall. So here is a dedicated session on layer 2 firewall. So we can discuss basic initialization, or you can say basic concept. What is layer 2 firewall? What is the difference between layer 3 and layer 2? How to work with layer 2 firewall in case in this scenario we can use. Then what is the default access policy available on layer 2 firewall, or in case if you want to configure access policy later as per your requirement, yes, you can. ACL access policy means what? I'm talking about ACL. So yes, you can configure access policy, or you can say ACL rule. And here we can discuss a concept is called ether type ACL. Ether type ACL. Ether type ACL concept you can only use when your device is in a layer 2 firewall. When your device is in a layer 2 firewall mode, so you can use this concept. Is called ether type ACL. We'll discuss this topic in our session. So we have a dedicated session only on layer 2 firewall. Then we can focus on next topic. And next topic we can wait. So in next topic we can focus on redundancy, or you can say these are the logical interfaces. What we can discuss how to configure redundant interface, how to configure port channel, or remember a concept, ether channel concept in CCNA classes, ether channel, same.
Yep.
L3 ether channel you can configure on Cisco ASA. It's a common topic, guys. Okay, redundant interface, port channel option you can configure on Fortinet, on Palo Alto, on Checkpoint Fabric. It's a common topic. Okay, the storyline you already cleared from CCNA classes. Okay, from CCNA class you already know this concept. What is port channel? What is ether channel? Here I'm telling you how to configure it. Clear my point? Ibrahim, Munil, Narendra.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we can discuss interface level redundancy. You can say in interface level redundancy we can discuss two type of logical interface option. First one is called redundant interface, and second is called port channel. Next, we can focus on layer 2 firewall. Again, it's a common topic. It's a common topic for all firewalls. And see, remember always Cisco ASA firewall is not a next generation firewall. Okay, your Fortinet, your Palo Alto, Checkpoint firewall, Cisco Firepower Threat Defense. These are the next generation firewall. Okay, so Cisco ASA, it's what? It's a second generation firewall. It's not a next generation firewall. Okay, but if you want to start learn about a firewall, always start with the Cisco ASA. Okay, it's a basic. So like other vendor, we can discuss a common topic. It's called virtual firewall. Why we require virtual firewall concept in Fortinet? This is called security concept. Same concept we have in Fortinet. In Fortinet, this is called VDOM concept, virtual domain. Okay, so same concept we have. Okay, it's a common topic. Why we require virtual firewall concept? For example, I have a single Cisco ASA firewall, and this firewall is connected with a switch, and we have multiple computers. You can say multiple departments. Yes.
So it's like sort of the VRF one firewall you can use for different customer. Is the virtual?
Yes, exactly. You can say, but VRF in VRF model, you are not dividing your firewall, complete firewall. Okay, what you are doing in VRF, you are dividing your routing table.
Okay.
But here we are trying to divide our single firewall box into multiple virtual firewall box, and there is no communication between each other.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
So this one, the virtual context is created by the VM, isn't it?
Is it? Sorry, can you please ask me?
The virtual context, you divide the firewall through the VMware, or
no.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Is that like VDOM in 40?
Exactly. Remember, Mundal, VDOM concept in Fortinet.
Yes,
VDOM concept, virtual firewall. Exactly same concept we have. Let me tell you. For example, in your scenario, in your network, you have multiple departments. For example, marketing department, or sales department, or you can say HR department. And in case in your organization you are working with a single firewall box. And let's talk about a case or scenario For each department, I want separate kind of routing, separate kind of access policy, separate type of NAT policy, VPN configuration option for each department. If I want to configure, or you can say for marketing, for sales, I want dedicated L3 firewall, and for HR department, my requirement is layer 2 firewall. Then what we can do? We need to purchase. Right now we have 3 departments, so we need to purchase 3 separate firewall, 3 physical boxes, and we can connect our department with these firewalls. This is not a good solution. If you are going with the physical devices, this is not a good solution because physical box cost is very high. So what we can do, we can purchase a single box, and with the help of license, we can divide our single firewall box into multiple virtual firewall box, multiple virtual
So-
firewall. Okay.
So do we need a particular license or?
Yes, we have a license on our Cisco image. Okay. I will share the lab setup software, Ibrahim. Okay. In
Okay.
lab setup, I will share with you a Cisco ASA firewall image with license. No problem.
Okay, and do you provide the ASDM as well?
Yes. It's we have a topic. This
Okay.
graphical ASTM is a graphical page. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So now see what I'm doing. I'm trying to divide my firewall into multiple virtual firewall blocks. This concept is called in Cisco ASA. This concept is called security context. So for example, we have now marketing firewall, we have sales firewall, and we have HR firewall. And these are the independent firewall. Okay, Munral, there is no communication in between these firewall. Marketing firewall don't know anything about sales firewall, about HR firewall. Clear my point, Ibrahim?
Yeah.
Okay, so what?
Yeah, it's okay.
So you are saying that one firewall be segregated in the 3 independent firewall.
Exactly. Yes. Now
Yeah.
I have a 3 firewall. I have 3 firewall now. Narendra. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So what we are doing now? What we are doing? We have a wait. What we are doing now? Marketing traffic, sales traffic. So now marketing traffic is traveling via marketing firewall. Sales traffic is traveling via sales firewall. HR traffic is traveling via HR firewall. And here you can decide, I want to use this firewall and this sales firewall as a L3 firewall, but I want to use HR firewall as a layer 2 firewall. Yes, you can change the mode, no problem. So my point is what, see, right now I'm giving you the basic idea. We'll discuss in detail, okay, what is security context. Here, we are creating context, marketing context, sales context, HR context. In Fortinet, this is called VDOM, marketing VDOM, sales VDOM, HR VDOM. So we can discuss virtual firewall option. It means we can divide our single firewall box into multiple virtual firewall box. I hope this option is clear. Wondered for you?
Okay. And I've got
Yes.
another question. Like inside the marketing, can I do the another context?
No. See, you
Okay.
cannot divide. You cannot. Because my point is what similar. Once you
Yeah.
change the mode first, you need to
Yeah.
change the mode of this firewall. Okay. By default,
Okay.
this firewall mode is a single mode. Okay. And now you can change your mode in a multi mode. So you can divide your physical box into multiple virtual box. But now
Yeah.
you cannot divide this marketing into multiple files. Okay.
Okay. So what's the limitation I can
It depends upon your license. Okay. For example,
Okay.
you have a 10 firewall license or 20 firewall license, you can purchase.
Okay.
Okay.
And the box
So-
resources also will be
Yes,
configured.
exactly. Yes. Resources. Yes.
Right.
Resources.
Because sizing we can do according to
Yes,
the
exactly. Resources because if we have limited RAM, processor, okay, storage option or interfaces. So yes, we can think about the scenario. How many firewall we require, right?
Okay.
We think about the resources. Yes.
So this
So-
firewall could be the physical or the VM?
Sorry.
The firewall, I can use the VM as well, isn't it?
Yes, we see we will use VM firewall, no problem for practice. Wonder. For practice,
no.
you were talking about.
In the production side, like real environment.
See, you can do this on physical boxes in VM firewall, no problem.
Okay.
In Cisco, we have both. We have this feature on both firewall. For example, if you have a Cisco ASA, it means physical box. Or in case if you have ASA, a small v, it means this is a firewall, but it's a virtualization firewall, right? So you can configure on both on ASA physical box or you can configure on ASAP.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, I'm talking about the real like a company environment.
Hmm.
We can use the ASAP as well.
Okay, okay, you are working with Cisco ASAP.
No, no, no. I'm talking about the like if you got a company that like they use the virtual or the physical,
See,
so they can.
ASAP you can use in a data center, in a virtualization environment,
Okay,
like AWS, Azure environment, or VMware environment, or EXXI environment.
got it, got it, got it.
Now, so next topic we can discuss is what failover concept. Failover is again is a common topic. In Fortinet, in Palo Alto, in Checkpoint Firewall, these are called high availability. In Cisco ASA, this is called failover concept. In failover concept, we can focus on two topics: active standby failover concept and active failover concept. Let's talk about what is failover. For example, basic idea only right now. So for example, I have a single firewall box and single firewall box. In LAN side, we have a switch and some devices, LAN computer, you can say. Everything is working fine in this topology. Okay, everything is working fine means what we have our we have IP address on LAN interface, IP address on WAN interface, routing, VPN, NAT, everything is working fine. Okay, we have, for example, for fast Ethernet 0/0, fast Ethernet 0/1, IP address we are using 192.168.10.1, and here we have 10.1.23.1/24. Now, so everything is working fine. We are working with the single firewall box, and as per your configuration, traffic is traveling through this box. Now, in case if this box is down, this complete box is down, so you will lost your connectivity. Your LAN user cannot go on to the outside, or they cannot access internet services because you are working with single firewall box. There is no any backup, there is no any redundancy. So what you can do, you can add one more firewall in your organization as a backup firewall, or you can use this firewall as a failover concept, or for high availability, you can say, for high availability. So now if I'm using this firewall in my topology, so I need to change my topology now. Now I have a switch. You can say this is switch 2, and this ISP connection is connected with the switch, and this portion is WAN side. LAN portion. So now this is called firewall box 1, firewall box 2, switch 2, and switch 1. We are using one more firewall. Why? For backup, you can say, for redundancy of a failover concept. And we are also using a failover link. In Fortinet, this is called failover. Sorry, in Cisco ASA, this is called failover link or high availability link. In case if you are working with Cisco ASA or Fortinet firewall, so you require single failover link. But in case if you are working with Palo Alto firewall, so you require two failover link. It's called high availability link 1, high availability link 2, or you can say control link and data link in Palo Alto firewall. But in Cisco ASA, in Fortinet firewall, required single failover link. Okay, why failover link? Because with this failover link, firewall box 1 is sending keep alive message. They are exchanging keep alive message with each other. For example, see here we have a concept active standby and active. So in case if you are working with active standby concept, it means one firewall is acting as an active box, and second firewall box is acting as a passive box. Passive, you can say, or standby, you can say passive box. So all the traffic is traveling via active box, and through this failover link, active box is sending keep alive message, or you can say hello packet information. Hello packet information. And firewall box 2 is getting hello packet is getting the information this box is active and traffic is traveling via this active box. Passive box we are not utilizing. Inactive standby. Inactive standby you cannot utilize. You can only utilize one firewall box. Okay, other firewall box you are using as a standby mode. You cannot utilize. So traffic is traveling through the active box, and in case if active box is down, then this passive box will become active automatically. And when this box will become active automatically, the traffic is traveling now via this firewall box. This is called what? Active standby. In active standby, you can only utilize one firewall box, and the rest of the firewall in failover, they are acting as a standby. In case if you want to utilize both the firewalls, so you can go with the active concept. Active concept means what? I want to utilize both the firewall. So I can use load balancing option. Some traffic I can send via this firewall box, other traffic we can send via this firewall box. So in case if you want to utilize both the firewalls, yes, you can go with the active concept. Any question, Munal? Clear now?
No, I got a question. Question is like active and standby. So what is the basic requirement? It has to be both same software and then same.
Yes, I will see. Munal, right now give me the basic idea. I will tell you everything in detail.
Okay.
I will tell you everything. What is the requirement? What is
Yeah,
the
sometimes
failover?
it doesn't sync in the real environment. Standby is down due to some issue. So
Yes, I will show you everything. Right now, I'm giving the basic idea. This is the topic on. Okay.
Okay.
What is the requirement to configure failover concept? Okay. What is the hardware requirement? And the requirement you can say. I will tell what is the failover interface. I will tell you in detail. Okay.
Okay.
So now what we have, we can it's up to you guys. You can go with the active standby, active. So I will tell you the scenario where we can use active standby option or where we can use active. So this is our failover concept. I hope this option is clear.
Yeah. So what about the cluster? If I make a cluster,
If you
a cluster like a
cluster.
Yeah.
Cluster exactly is what? Cluster, you are combining multiple firewall with each other.
Yeah.
Okay, and they will act as a big firewall, single big firewall.
Yes.
That is called the cluster. Cluster is a different concept. Okay.
So we can use in the ASF firewall.
Yes, but clustering is not our topic.
Okay.
And remember always, clustering you can only configure on physical boxes, real physical boxes.
Okay. In the data center.
Yes. Is that clear? This topic right now, Ibrahim, Munir, Narendra, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's okay.
Now you can focus on the next topic. It's called what? Deep packet inspection. So your Cisco ASF firewall can inspect the traffic from layer 2 to layer 7. This is called what? Deep packet inspection, or you can say MPF, Modular Policy Framework. So we can talk about first what is deep packet inspection concept. What is a scenario where we can use this concept, and we have some global default global policy for deep packet inspection. So we can discuss on what is the default global policy where we can use, and in case if you want to configure your custom policy for deep packet inspection for modular policy framework, yes, we can create our custom policy. So what we have, Cisco ASF firewall can inspect the traffic from layer 2 to layer 7. And this topic is called what? Deep packet inspection. We'll discuss in detail. The next topic we can discuss is what? How to access Cisco ASF firewall with graphical page. Because see, these options are CLI options. Okay, in case if you are configuring interfaces, if you are configuring virtual firewall, failover concept, all the options you can configure through the CLI. But in case if you want to configure your firewall with graphical page, all the options, yes, you can go with the ASA. How to configure Cisco ASA with graphical. It's a common topic, right? For example, 48 we can configure with a graphical page. Palo Alto we can configure with a graphical page. Same Cisco ASA. To access this Cisco ASA firewall with graphical page, we have a software ASTM. Okay. We have a software called ASTM. With the help of ASTM software, we can manage our firewall with graphical page.
Another question. Some people use on top of that they use the CSM.
Sorry, your voice is not clear. Can you please?
Some of the company they use the CSM as well. Cisco Security Manager on top of that.
I don't have too much idea about this. I have idea about ASTM. I can show you this option. Okay. Now, is that clear my point? We can
Yes.
we can access our firewall with CLI option with graphical pages. Narendra, Ibrahim, Mundal.
Yes.
Yeah, that is clear. Boss.
Now,
Yeah.
next we can discuss is a common topic like NAT, like routing option. We have another common topic. It's called VPN concept. So first we can focus on what is VPN option, where we can use our VPN concept. What is the benefit to use VPN? Then we can focus on first topic is called site-to-site VPN implementation. Remember always in VPN we can focus on two topics. I will tell you. I will tell you two topics here. It's called IPsec VPN, and second we can focus on SSL VPN. In IPsec, I can tell you site-to-site VPN implementation. It means if we have multiple branch offices, for example, multiple branch offices, and we are connecting these branch offices, over this public network, over this untrusted network, in a secure manner, you can say. These are the branch offices. It's called what? Branch office A, branch office A, B, C. So if we are connecting these branch offices over this public network, or you can say over this untrusted network in a secure manner, this technique is called site to site. That means site to site VPN, site to site VPN. And for site to site VPN, we have an option IPsec. To configure site to site, we have an option IPsec. Or you can go with another kind of VPN option. Another kind of VPN is called remote access VPN. Remote access. Guys, wait 1 minute. Okay, can you hear me? Munral, Ibrahim, Range.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next topic is what? Next we can discuss remote access VPN. In remote access VPN, this outside user, or you can say home user, okay, he has simple Wi-Fi connectivity, he has internet connection, you can say, and he's trying to access company private resources. For example, this is your VPN gateway device, and this outside machine, he's trying to access company private resources. For example, we have web server or SMTP server, or you can say DNS server or FTP server. So he's trying to access company private resources over this public network, over this untrusted network. So first he need to establish a VPN connection. First, he need to establish a VPN connection. Is called what? A remote access VPN. Once he will establish a connection with his mobile phone, tablet, laptop, desktop, once he will establish a connection with this VPN gateway device, then he is allowed to access company private resources. And now the communication in between his laptop and this VPN gateway device is fully secured, fully encrypted. This type of scenario, yes.
From his side, do you need any client?
Yes, Ibrahim, I'm telling you. Okay, wait. I'm telling you. You were talking about client software, right, Ibrahim?
Yes.
I'm telling you. Give me some time. So what we have, so this type of connection is called what? It's called remote access VPN. Remote access VPN. And for remote access VPN configuration, we have two configuration options. Either you can go with the IPsec or you can go with the SSL VPN option. It means for site-to-site, Narendra, we have only single option. It's called what? IPsec. But for remote access VPN configuration, we have two options. Yeah, either you can configure with the IPsec or you can configure with the SSL option. Now the point is, which one is the most widely used VPN option for remote access? Which one? Because for remote access configuration, we have two options. Either you can configure with the IPsec or you can configure with the SSL VPN option. So I will tell you both, okay? Okay, in this scenario, we can go with the IPsec, or in this scenario, we can go with the SSL VPN option. Okay, so we can focus on remote access VPN. A remote access VPN, we can do a lab or with IPsec. Then we can focus on remote access VPN option with SSL VPN. And SSL is the most widely used VPN option for remote access VPN. Okay, so in SSL VPN.
So why is there any reason for that?
Sorry.
Is there any reason why SSL is the most used?
I will tell you in detail, Abraham. Okay, in topic. Okay.
All right.
I will tell you. I will tell you. Sure, I will tell you. Okay, what is the difference between IPsec and SSL? Sure. Okay, now SSL VPN, we can focus on two type of lab. It's called client-less SSL VPN. Client-less SSL VPN. And second, we have full client SSL VPN. So in client-less SSL VPN, this is called browser-based VPN. We need a browser on. In full client, we required a VPN client software. In Cisco, this is called Cisco AnyConnect. Mundal. In Fortinet, this is called FortiClient. Ibrahim, Narendra.
That's clear, sir.
In Fortinet, this is called what? FortiClient. In Palo Alto, this is called Global Protect. In Cisco, this is called Cisco AnyConnect client software. So we'll discuss in detail these options. Okay, it means for only VPN, only this topic will take minimum 5 to 6 hours. Only this VPN section on Cisco ASA firewall.
And the VPN section is common for all firewalls, sir.
Sorry?
The VPN section is common for all firewalls.
Yes, it's a common.
Conceptually,
Narendra, see, VPN, but these are the common VPN, okay? But if you talk about deep VPN, so we have lots of VPN implementation options, Narendra. Okay, but these are the common. Okay, for example, site to site and remote access you can configure on Palo Alto, on Fortinet, on Cisco. But if you talk about complete VPN, so we are aware VPN, get VPN, flex VPN, multiple type of VPN. Get my point?
Yeah.
But these are the VPNs we can discuss in our Cisco ASA firewall training. Clear now?
So other VPN we will cover in the other topic, right?
These VPNs, yes, exactly. Okay. But same VPN you can configure on Palo Alto, on Fortinet, on Cisco Firepower Threat Defense. Only the configuration option is different, and some other different features we have in Fortinet, in Palo Alto, in Cisco. But these are the common topics. Storyline is same. What is site to site? What is remote access? Clear my point? Storyline is same.
Yes, sir.
So now this is our topic discussion. This is our topic discussion on Cisco ASA firewall. It is just an introduction session today. Wonder. We can continue our topic from tomorrow. Okay, everyone?
Okay.
We can continue our topic from tomorrow. And can we change our timing? Time, everyone? 12:30. Is it good?
Yes, all right.
12:30 also fine. Yeah.
Ibrahim, for you, dear.
Yes, 12:30 to be 7 a.m. at my side.
Perfect. So from tomorrow, please connect at 12:30, and our session duration is what? 12:30 to 2:30. Okay, everyone.
Okay. And can you send me all the images, and do you have a lab for this one?
Yes. I'm sharing lab setup software. Okay. Please provide me your email ID, everyone, in group. Okay.
Okay.
I'm creating a folder on Google Drive for recording videos, for software, and for slide also. Okay. Now let's continue tomorrow, everyone. Tomorrow 12:30 now. Okay.
So what will be the topic for tomorrow, sir?
Sorry.
What will be the topic for tomorrow?
We can start our basic discussion tomorrow. So about Cisco ASA firewall.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
I'm sharing all the slides and notes. Please share your email ID in group, everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone. Take care. Tomorrow 12:30.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much, sir.
Ibrahim, share your email ID in WhatsApp group, or you can send me personally. No problem.
I already send it in the.
Sure. I will share the software and videos. No problem. Now, okay.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. Take care, guys.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
See you tomorrow.